Welcome to Collector Fusion. Here with me, you got GeekFusionTV and Quinn Comics.
I need to hear "whip it" after that. I'm used to hearing "whip it" after that. If it doesn't pop up, I don't know what to do. I'm like,
now whip it good.
See, my brain is used to having that follow. One follows the other.
We like familiarity.
I need that "whip it" right after the chat. If I don't hear that, I get confused. It throws my brain. It'll throw me off for the whole show, and then I'm no good. So we can't have that.
We got work to do, so we're all right now.
By the way, I just want to say to anybody that might be listening, if you think this show might be about you, it might be.
What? Oh, no.
Inside joke.
How'd you know it was about me? About you and you and you and everybody.
You had quite a few views on a video recently.
Uh-oh.
Jesus, people. You're just outing yourselves. Like, why are you doing that?
Didn't mention a single name, but they all was like, "Hey, how dare you talked about so and so?" And
I know you're talking about this person.
Then so and so comes in, it's like, "Why are you talking about me?"
It's like, why? Well, if I'm talking about a specific type of negative behavior, and you all pick the exact same person, that speaks way more to that person than it does my opinions of bad behavior. Like, what the hell? Why don't y'all stop outing someone? But whatever. So anyway, it was a fun few days after that one dropped.
Yeah, I was like, I watched it. I was like, I thought it was like every point you put out there, like, yep. Even the people that said, like, why are you talking about me? I was like, well, I agree on a lot of the points you said, though.
Oh yeah, well, because he came in the chat and everybody was like talking to him, and he was leaving comments, but even the people that were talking to him was like, well, I mean, I agree with everything he's saying, but he's clearly talking about you.
I'm like, out of the loop for a few days since I had dental stuff earlier this week. So who are we talking about?
Oh, it was like Matt just did a video about like currently there's a feuding going on, like Shields versus Shield, people like shilling for Hasbro, people shilling for another company, and if you like one, you can't like the other. For some of these people,
there's plenty of likes to go around, man.
It's like, as you know, everybody see, we collect everything around here.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars and Star Trek. You can't like one without liking the other. There's plenty of. If you like sci-fi, you like them all.
Well, it's groups of people online who have a stake in one way or another, whether it's they're actually getting product or, they get benefits of, that benefit their YouTube channels or whatever. To pick a side is what it is, which isn't normal. Which obviously no collectors actually hate one company altogether. You know what I mean? And so the point of the video was to simply say, money's tight right now. Don't listen to these groups of people that clearly have an agenda that are trying to benefit themselves, right?
Yep.
Buy what you want and just take, and anytime you see somebody doing that, just take it with a grain of salt. Right? Like, and I even said in the video, I'm not telling anybody to unsubscribe to anybody or not watch anybody. In fact, I'm subscribed to and watch all these channels. And I didn't mention any channel names or anything in the video specifically. I did not want to mention any channel names or anything in the video. I just said when it comes to your collection, when it comes to your money, what you spend money on, when you see people doing these certain things, take what they say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
I buy a lot of stuff. I don't have, my collection is not just all Marvel or Star Wars or DC. It's a little bit of everything peppered through there, and I enjoy my collection a lot more. If I was just, I'm just DC and down with everything else, I'm like, well, you're closing yourself off to so much more enjoyment.
I remember
you guys there. You guys got an eclectic selection of goodies, and I like everything that I see.
I was at a convention one time, and like a bigger toy YouTuber was there as a guest, and he kind of smugly made a remark about Transformer collectors. Well, they just they're usually like very adamant, only collecting Transformers. Really?
You know what
I showed him my collection. It's like, I got everything.
You know what I tell them? I tell them to transform and F off. There's plenty of stuff to buy, man. I mean, if it's move on.
Thinking people that just collect Transformers only want Transformers, and
I have a few customers that are like that. So I mean, and that's fine. You know,
they are. I'm not saying that they're not, but you can't make a generalization that they're all that way.
No, they're not. Because I collect Transformers, but I also collect other stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, and I love my Transformers. I got a few right here. Look, I got
Galactus like standing right behind me right here, and I got Transformers above it, and I got Hulks above that.
I got my Ratchet right there. Pew 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 pew. See, you know.
I mean, like I said, the people who make these generalizations, or the people that try to bash one company in particular, you know, and say don't buy this, or spend all their time and spend, you know, every minute, every chance they get creating drama about another company.
Yep.
I've been doing YouTube for 15 years. That is straight up shill behavior. That is a sure sign that somebody is benefiting in one way or another from saying the things they're saying.
Of course.
That's what it is. And look, and watch those people. I still subscribe to all these channels that do that because they still put out good content too. But I take what they say with a grain of salt, and I ignore the stuff that I know is based off of, you know, things they might have a stake in. It's as simple as that. You know, watch the channel, watch them. I'm not telling. You know, like I said, I'm not saying any names for a reason because I don't want anybody to think I'm telling anybody, you know, to not watch these people or try and discredit anybody. But like, here's a list of behavior that points you to this is somebody who's doing it, who's shilling, and this is somebody who's doing it for drama clicks. This is what you should watch out for. Just make sure you spend your money on your collection wisely and have fun with your collection. It's not a difficult concept.
Buy what you like and enjoy it. I've been collecting for 40 years. You know, go ahead.
And I can attest too, like for like the YouTube clicks, cleavage will get you more clicks.
Well, you know, here we go.
My friend that does the comic book unboxings on the channel, he a few weeks ago did the DC Power Girl like swimsuit edition, like special. That it got the most views of any video he ever did, like unboxing comics, because I put that as the title of the cover, the unboxing.
Well, I've got some cosplay Vampirella covers. I'll show you. I'll be right back.
By the way, is that a Freddy Krueger sweater? Right, it is, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Hold on.
You got the hat? Get the hat and the claws. Come on.
Guy used to. What's funny? Like he wasn't doing it intentionally. I used to work for a guy like most of his wardrobe made him look like Sandman.
Got that. Friday the 13th. You know, got to dress the part. I know it's Jason Voorhees, but just Halloween in general. So.
There's something different, Matt. I can't really put my finger on it. There's something different about
Wow, you look good, Nat. You never look so good.
I know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
It's kind of like me, Halloween 24/7 right here.
But, well, if also too, what's going on this week is New York Comic Con.
Well,
anyway. Yes, lots of stuff going on this week. Although, and we were kind of talking about it a little bit before the chat. A lot of stuff we had already seen because we had two huge, recently, toy fairs.
Well, three.
Oh yeah, three. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we got something wrong in the house. Hello, family. Up.
Hello.
We got the
family.
Usually that's so wrong wearing the mask of the
Duke's people. Yeah. Duke is unreasonably frightened of aliens. Anyway.
Probably doesn't like Transformers because they're really aliens.
I know but they're nice looking aliens. They look like robots. They don't.
Yep.
They don't look like this. By the way, this is a great mask. By the way, I love this thing.
Yeah.
I love that. I picked this up at Spirit. I think was it Spirit or one of those pop-ups that pop up during Halloween. I can't remember.
Oh
what
yeah,
it's called.
Spirit of Halloween or whatever it is.
Something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, he's currently figure hunting right now. Listen to us while figure hunting. Let us know if you find anything good.
Nope. But yeah, I mean, so we did have the New York what's it's. Honestly, there's some cool stuff there. I don't know if anybody else does the Figma, Good Smile, Figma, whatever. It's the same thing. We all know this, right? I think they have their different lines, right? Like one is Figma, the other is Good Smile. It's all the same thing,
We're shilling for.
Shilling for Spirit. Everyone else other than Spirit sucks. Only Spirit does it right. No. I don't know. They got some cool stuff. My thing. Here's my thing about Figma, Good Smile, Max Factory. It's all the same thing. But my thing is, and I get it, but they mostly do anime stuff, which I'm not a big anime person anymore. I mean, I used to be, but not anymore. And so most of the stuff they put out are characters I have nothing. Like, okay, I know Chainsaw Man, right? Like, I know Chainsaw Man. But most of the stuff they put out is stuff that I'm just very unfamiliar with. Elden Ring, Raging Wolf. Okay, so I know what Elden Ring is, right? Cool figures, though, by the way. I do have Figma stuff. Now, it's Marvel Figma stuff. I've got Captain America and Thor and a couple others, right? And I think I've got some Spider-Man and stuff like that. So I do have Figma stuff. And then I do have these two right here, which maybe you can tell me. I love that. A Batman. What figure do you have in your hand? Why did you show that figure? Why did you show that figure? Oh, shit. Don't fall down. I don't know who these two characters are. And this one that doesn't want to stay up on her.
I think those are the Milk Tea Girls or something like that.
I thought they were from two different lines.
But they might be. I think the bunny one's a Milk Tea Girl.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who they are. I picked them up because I got them really, really cheap. It's the only reason I have them. I have no idea who they are. And the cool thing about them is, which unlike a lot of the other stuff, like my Figma characters that I have that are, Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor, stuff like that, they're really, really small to fit into a Marvel Legends collection. Like, they really, really are.
Yeah.
However, the chick figures actually fit in perfectly because they're a little bit smaller, but they look great next to like another figure. Like if you look, like you get dude right here, she's not that much smaller than Snake Eyes.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
With like the DC Icons line, the 6-inch line.
Yeah.
I love the females because they were perfectly skilled.
They work great in with it. Like these work really good in with a Marvel Legends or whatever collection. Even though the dudes are all really way too small, but the chicks work really well, which is the only reason why I picked these guys up. Anyway,
which it falls for like the same issue I have with a lot of action figure companies. They make the male and female characters exactly the same height.
Yes.
And that bugs me.
In any sense, but it works good for that. Like that's the only reason I have those figures. But yeah, anyway, so we saw some new stuff from Good Smile, Max Factory / Figma, whatever they're calling themselves today.
But the thing that bugs me is the joints. They look so bad.
It depends. On my Spider-Man, they look horrible. On my Captain America, he looks great. I love my Figma Captain America. He looks awesome. Like he's a great looking figure, and the joints are like all just seamless. Like other than his elbows, like
they're hiding better on that one.
Yeah, it looks really good, and my Thor is the same way. However, let's grab a random Captain America figure, and then you'll see what we're talking about here.
He's tiny.
Do you see a little bit of a difference there? Like, I love this figure. It's a fantastic looking figure. but he's freakishly tiny compared to Bucky Cap. So
Yeah, they call them 1/12 scale, but they're slightly smaller than 1/12.
yeah. But I mean, it is. It's a really good figure. I mean, he's got even the articulation that's there in the back is hidden really well. Of course, when you get to the back, you can see those joints there at the knees.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice, Captain America figure from the first Avenger movie. And I like it a lot, but it's just so tiny,
That's one thing I wish Hasbro would go back and revisit. I know they reissued that one with some better paint and a new head.
Yeah, they did, and I almost considered getting it because I've got the original one. I've got the original one from 2012 or whenever it came out, and it's a goofy looking figure.
But what's worse is the first Avenger one, and both those two need a redo, and they won't redo it.
Yeah, and when they came out with that new one again, I thought, oh, cool, maybe they made some cool changes. No, they didn't. They didn't change anything.
It's still got the solid forearm, no wrist articulation.
Yeah. It's got the goofy feet. If you know anything about the feet on that figure, they go up at the front, which makes him really hard to stand up. Like, it was the exact same figure, so I passed on him. I think it had slightly better paint apps, but not enough for me to care and pick up the new version when they dropped it out a year or two ago or whenever it was. So I've still got the original one up there, which I like. I'm a huge Captain America fan, so I have to have that figure, but they really need to update. They need to update all the original Avenger MCU figures. That whole line from the Avengers movie. They need to update all of them. Especially Captain America and Hawkeye. Those are the two they need to update the most.
We are getting a new Black Widow. She looks good. From that time period, and it comes with alternate heads, so she can be Winter Soldier, Black Widow as well.
Yeah, we definitely need updates on that. And I'm not the. I mean, okay. I mean, if you looked at my huge 6-foot shelf of MCU figures, you wouldn't think this, but I don't collect a lot of MCU stuff compared to everything else I have, right? And but there are some that deserve being kept up to date, and the figures from the first Avengers movies is definitely one of those. I would say the Avengers movies specifically are the ones they should constantly keep up to date.
Even when they do do some things, like they'll do something stupid, like when the 10th anniversary of the movies, they did those 2-packs and stuff, those figures. Yeah. They did Tony Stark in his business suit, and they gives him Mark 1. In the cave one, but the Mark 1 was just a reissue of the old figure, which is a true 1/12 scale figure, so he's tiny. It was smaller than the Tony that it come with.
Yep.
So I actually sold the armor, and I just kept Tony. I got Tony with my Iron Man armors.
Well, now we can just buy Detroit steel and just spray paint it, and you'll have a Mark 1, because that's all that piece of shit is.
But I already have the Ironmonger, which is that's the retool of the Ironmonger, and he's great.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, that I don't know. This okay, so I was looking at this is the stuff that they're releasing at Diamond Select was putting some stuff out. Now, by and large, there's I collect Diamond Select stuff mostly for larger figures, right? I have a couple of things here and there, like I've got a Bruce Lee, because who doesn't need a Bruce Lee figure, right? But mostly it's just the juggernauts and the abominations and the big characters is what I collect Diamond Select for. Outside of the Pacific Rim stuff that I got, which I picked up.
With the Marvel Select, I really wish they would focus more on that. They do have some cherries in there that pop up in the regular size figures, but like you said, I like their big guys.
Yeah, their big figures are cool. So but I don't collect a lot of their stuff. That being said, they do got some cool stuff coming out. If you needed Jean-Claude Van Damme from Kickboxer, you get somebody who doesn't look like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm sorry, doesn't look like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but that's a little bit better of an angle, maybe, but still, it's a little inconsistent. We do get Comic Book Rick and Comic Book Michonne in black and white, which actually is pretty damn cool. That's a great looking figure.
Those look nice.
That's a great looking figure. I really, really love that. The Michonne looks pretty good. And then we get some, obviously, one of their busts. We're getting more, excuse me, Invincible figures. I know they've already come out with a couple.
What's
Or
weird is though
them.
they're changing styles. They were doing DCUC style hips.
Oh, I know, because I've got the original. I've got the original Invincible and Omni-Man. For that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they're doing a different style. I mean, it's still aesthetically, like visually, that same look, but the articulation is very different.
As long as they're improving on the figures, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and they're good looking figures. I mean, I like the figures that they've got.
I got that Monster Girl 2-pack here in the store, and man, that is really nice. The girl, not so posable, but the monster, oh man. If you want somebody to go up against Hulk, that would definitely be the one to get.
Yeah.
We got a bazooka in the house.
Bazooka!
Yo, Joe!
Now, of course, we got all their other stuff. I don't collect any, minifigs or any of the statues or anything like that. So that's not my thing. I am digging we saw this. I don't remember when they first released the Rebel Moon stuff. That thing looks awesome. Granted, I mean, it's just like I would put that in my Star Wars Black Series collection is what I would do, because I don't know. Maybe although maybe Rebel Moon will come out, and if it actually lives up to that trailer that dropped here about a month ago, which was awesome, then maybe I'll love it. But in the meantime, just going off the action figures, I don't care about random samurai chick. This robot though does look awesome. The droid looks great. I love that.
Yeah,
so that's one I want to pick up.
I like when they make them look like lived in the world.
Exactly. It's very Star Wars.
Yeah.
So they've got a few things, but I gotta be honest. The thing when looking through all this stuff, the thing I'm most excited about is Darkwing Duck.
I was going to say,
Holy hell! I am a huge Darkwing Duck nerd.
I want Gizmo Duck.
I used to have the original. I used to have it on my wall. The original Playmates unpunched Darkwing Duck on card from 1991. I had it on my wall for a very long time. I sold it about a year ago. I sold it for $250. It was worth a lot of money because it was an unpunched card. It was in mint condition. And while I'm glad I sold it because I made a whole bunch of money on it, like I still miss having Darkwing Duck hanging on my wall. But that being said, like I would much rather have one that I'm not afraid to take out of the package and put on my shelf, which is something like this. So I have to have this.
I'm hoping this is an early prototype, like with the Biker Master Mars.
Yes,
they're going to add articulation to the legs because right now they look like fixed legs.
Oh no, the legs are fixed. He's got no torso articulation. I don't even think he's got wrist articulation or anything like that in this. So we're just seeing very basic figures. This one has some wrist articulation.
I think these are real early prototypes because those.
Yeah, and you can see some hip articulation up in there. So I don't know what it's going to be in the end, but like I gotta have Darkwing Duck. That's a must-have for me.
Toy Games, every Toy Games, those Fantastic Four look good.
They're standing about 5 inches tall, fully posable. Action figures features removable hats, interchangeable heads, and a variety of hands and accessories. So it's a 2-pack. Comes with Negaduck and Darkwing.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
Should come out on the 25th of this month.
I bet if these do well, they'll do a Launchpad and what was his niece.
Oh yeah. Well, Launchpad and his niece, and then why am I blanking on the name of the dude on the unicycle? Gadget.
Gizmo Duck.
Gizmo Duck. Thank you.
I've been saying it like over and over.
I know. I'm just like, it just left my head. But this one is the one that got me most excited. I must have Darkwing Duck.
Well, if you want, I can order one for you.
Yes, please.
All right, I'll place that order right now.
So yeah, that looked awesome. We did get more Diamond Select stuff. Again, most of the stuff is statues, which I don't know about you guys out there. I'm not really into the statue stuff. We did get some more looks at Archangel here with his death mask.
That looks phenomenal.
Awesome.
Those wings look great.
And here's the thing about him, because I've got quite a few Diamond Select figures. I think this works in a Marvel Legends collection having Archangel specifically, not Angel, but Archangel being bigger. I don't know why. Maybe it's just BS in my head, but in my head, I feel like Archangel
wouldn't
can be
really
bigger.
notice he's that much bigger.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he's going to look at... Now, I do have the original Archangel from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave, which, by the way, fantastic figure. I love that figure. It's a great figure. However, just the wings on this thing look so awesome.
They look
so
really
comic book accurate.
And
just the angles of them and everything.
the amount of articulation on this thing is really good, too. It's got the bottom neck joint like the G.I.
You know what this
Joe
looks like? This looks like a NECA figure as far as articulation. It's got
looks
double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. It's got those upper thigh swivels. You know, it's got that diaphragm joint there. That look how tight that is, and how well it covers up the mold. Now, that being said, we don't know about articulation. I wonder if that affects articulation. But
And it's got that,
for the purpose of sitting on my shelf,
this is they've been tweaking that Captain America. When I first showed it to Captain America, I wasn't crazy about it.
I so want this Captain America.
They've made a lot of changes to it.
Here for the store.
That thing looks amazing to me.
The fact that you can make him like World War II and current.
Yeah, he's got all the different. You've got and you can't see it. They didn't get pictures this time, but you got World War II Captain America, and then you got Steve Rogers Captain America with the straps on, so you can put the thing on the back, and you've got the unmasked head. So you can do 3 different Captain Americas with this dude, which is great.
The neck is a separate piece.
Right?
Yeah. But again, huge Captain America simp, so I'm not trying to pretend like, oh,
I like how they did the
Captain America. I'm gonna love it.
The sculpt on the torso is really nice.
I like the star. The way the star. Sometimes they don't always get the star right. I like the way that star looks on his chest. Looks really good.
You know what I'm thinking is McFarlane should look at this, because this would make a great Superman buck instead of that Bizarro buck. Anyway, sorry, just had to throw that one in there. 7-inch scale. I mean, yeah, no, I like this one a lot. I think though the one I'm most looking forward to is Crimson Dynamo though.
Yeah.
Because I've got Titanium Man back here who is awesome, and I mean, come on, this is what I go to Diamond Select for, is the big characters, right? Yep. Like that's my go-to for Diamond Select, whether it's Hulk or Juggernaut or whatever, right? Like they do the big, huge characters so damn well.
My Winter Guard needs this bad.
Yes. Oh, exactly. I've got my Winter Guard down here. I got all my stuff down there. I even like to build it up, because we don't have enough Winter Guard figures. I've got like a Black Widow and a Mega Red and a Bucky cap, a Winter Soldier in with them, just to kind of fill out the shelf. But like, yeah, this is a must have. I'm going to be honest with you though. The 3 figures, the Captain America, the Crimson Dynamo, and the Archangel, all 3 for me are like must haves. These all look great.
Well, when they did that Build-A-Figure for Crimson Dynamo a few years back, this is what they should have given us instead of that other steampunk-looking thing. I mean, it didn't look bad, but there's a lot of Mandroid reused. But this is what everybody wanted. They
made a look that didn't last probably like 2 issues in the comics.
My thing now I will say, I do love this figure. It is a great-looking figure.
It's a nice figure.
Yep.
It's a great-looking figure. That being said, it's not the classic look.
Yep.
And while I love it, and I think it's a great action figure, I'd much rather have that for Crimson Dynamo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, anyway, I like all 3 of these. Again, the rest of this stuff in here, although they are giving us some old school Indiana Jones love, like even with the old school horse riding hips. Remember these back in the 80s? I had this. We all had this, right? With the horse riding hips.
I have that original.
So his legs would like go way out so that you could get him on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting like, to me that looks like a straight up reissue. I mean, it's not, because this is what was that? That was Kenner, right? That gave us that. So this is Diamond Select, but still, like, I don't know that I'm particularly interested in this, because if I want a retro figure, I want the actual retro figure.
I wonder if this is bigger.
I don't know. It doesn't say anywhere on here. I mean, it doesn't give any
Yeah,
idea.
I almost have a feel.
Effects.
Kind of looks like a field to me, just looking at it. It's an size of the original one. That way they
Maybe.
can get by with making that with
A 7-inch scale horse riding vintage gear. Crazy. But what we did get some of this stuff too. So we get what's this one's name? I'm blanking on his name. This is from the original George Lucas concept for Star Wars. This was the Obi-Wan character who wasn't called Obi-Wan at the time, and I can't remember his name.
Ginger beard.
I don't remember, but like, first of all, if you've ever I don't know if you guys remember, what was this, back in 2012 when Marvel got the Star Wars license, and they did a whole series based off of the original concept for Star Wars, where you had like all the different characters, and the Luke character that wasn't Luke, and the Obi-Wan character that wasn't Obi-Wan. It had all the original looks, all those look like the original look that we remember from Chewbacca, who eventually became what's his face on Rebels.
Oh yeah, no.
Like they did a whole series based on that. Like, what if that had been Star Wars? And there was a whole series. It was actually really good. But this is kind of like the Obi-Wan character. So we're getting that. So, I mean, there's some cool stuff here, but by and large, I care about the 3 Marvel figures the most. I think those are the ones that are the coolest. NECA's giving us some new stuff. This I guess this new movie Thanksgiving is coming out, so that's a thing, and we're getting NECA toys based on it or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've seen the trailer to this new horror movie coming out. The fact that we're already getting, are they really expecting it to be that big that they're already doing NECA figures?
Well, NECA made figures of Rob Zombie's Monsters.
This is true. I forgot about that.
And that movie bombed, and they're still making more figures.
That's true. So we're getting Assassin's Creed. Pretty cool looking figure. I do like this. I mean, I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed fan, but I can see picking this up just to have it as a cool figure. Although he does have the Star Wars elbows, I guess because of the sculpt, so you can tell I don't think he has, double jointed elbows. But he does have the swivel at the elbows, which is again something Star Wars does. So, I mean, that's something.
That's something I've never got into. The Assassin's Creed stuff. It's just
I never did either. But like I said, it is a cool looking figure. So I don't know if it would be a cool like kit bash or something. I mean, I feel like you could do something with this. I don't know, but cool figures. I like the Assassin's Creed stuff. Okay, we got enough pictures. I'm just trying to click through. So then there's our Thanksgiving thing, which again, we got a picture of the floor on Toy Arc.
They must be doing this remotely because I saw like they uploaded like blurry pictures. Where you can't make nothing out.
Yeah. So we're getting new turtles. Of course, we're always getting new turtle figures. I got to say, I am a huge Usagi Yojimbo fan.
Yeah.
I do like they came out with the 3 new looks for him.
Those are nice. Well, they're doing the Year of the Rabbit stuff as well.
Yeah. Which those get me. Again, some random picture, but whatever.
And status update: the puppy's fine, everyone. Like
yes, the puppy is good. It's true. So we're getting an assortment. I loved this figure from Playmates as a kid, the Samurai Usagi Yojimbo. Oh, anyway, so those do it.
That's the thing with having this New York Comic Con right at the weekend after New York Comic Con. Mm-hmm. I mean, Toy Fair. I'm sorry, it was both New York, but. Nobody showed anything new. It's a lot
of the same stuff. Like, I can't tell you how little I give a crap about disguised Genghis Frog.
What? I thought everybody wanted that.
These right here, though, all those Usagi Yojimbos, I totally want all of these.
Yeah, those are the Year of the Rabbit ones. They look really, really good.
Those look awesome.
Oh, TFCon is coming up here soon. And I've heard they may be doing the last of the Autobot cassettes, Ramhorn.
Oh, cool.
There. The Rhino.
Nice.
It's not confirmed yet, but that's the one rumor right now.
Lots of new turtles. Again, most of these we already saw. Why do we keep getting Thanksgiving guy in there? I don't know. I don't care. So lots of new looks for all the turtles. Nothing crazy. Nothing we didn't already see before. There's that Thanksgiving guy. Is he trolling me? Now, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is great.
But unfortunately, you had to pre-order to get it.
Yeah, I know. But this may be the best looking turtle van I've ever seen.
I like it.
Without
I
a
don't know
doubt.
why they couldn't mass release this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like priced so much better than the other ones. I think it was like $150 or something.
Yeah.
Was it?
This thing looks amazing. Yeah. Dude, it's got everything. And it's got the perfect look. I love this thing.
Not the moment.
Yeah, dinosaurs. I liked dinosaurs as much as the next guy back in the day, but I can't tell you, I'm just not that.
I can tell you though, that's probably like one of the darkest sitcom endings.
Oh yeah, the way it ended.
Yeah, the extinction event. They call it.
Yeah.
Talk about canceling a series, right? Jesus.
Yeah. More gargoyle stuff with their wings down, which would have been nice had they done that.
That is the 2-pack. The Demona and Goliath.
Yeah.
They're
I
going to come
got
with 2-pack.
Lisa Maza in here on Wednesday. I had 12 of her. She sold like crazy. I think I got a couple left.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to get her. And
the wraparound wings for Brooklyn.
Had they done this from the beginning, I might have actually collected. I collected the two figures I traded off to you, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only two I got because they were so big with their wings. I'm like, I'm never going to collect all these. I'm never going to do it. Had they done this from the beginning of the line where they were much more displayable with the folded wings, I might have actually gotten more into collecting them. But at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to collect that line. But
I'll end up finishing up the main cast because the human figures are coming with the folded down wings, so you can actually display them a little bit better. I loved that show when I was young. It's like,
oh yeah, not the mama. Yeah, it was great. But yeah, so we got some cool stuff from NECA. More of the Ronin stuff. These look. I would love. I'm not like too worried about any of the rest of them, but getting the 4 turtles.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. So they're getting. So they're re-releasing Michelangelo / Ronin, and then we're getting the 3 brothers.
Raphael just got solicited not too long ago, so I have him on order. They have not solicited the other 2 turtles or Splinter yet.
No. Do you need an Electra?
For me?
Because that's what that is.
That's exactly what it looks like, yeah.
No, that's what it is. It's a copy of the Electra. I mean, that's what she is. But
they tied the origin to.
Oh yeah, it's from the mutagen.
Turtles,
that's what the mutagen is the same thing that blinded Matt Murdock.
Oh, speaking of, did y'all hear they scrapped Daredevil Born Again?
Yeah, I haven't seen all the details.
It was so bad. They're like, screw it, you're all fired. We're starting over.
Yeah. What the
now,
movie?
does anybody know how if they had
Disney
actually
Plus
gotten filming yet? Had they actually started?
Yeah. They were apparently halfway through the season, and they was like when they watched the episodes, it's like, this is awful. You're all fired.
Yeah.
They apparently killed off.
I'd rather than do that than put out another She-Hulk.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was going to be. It's the same writers from She-Hulk and everything. They were going to do that again, and apparently they even killed off Foggy and Karen off screen. And he was going to show up as Dirt. He quit being Daredevil because he couldn't save Foggy and Karen, and he doesn't show back up in the Daredevil suit until episode 4.
Oh God, no.
They were doing it. They were making a law procedural series.
No,
fuck no. God, no. We know he's an attorney. We don't need to see him fight court cases. That's what Law and Order is for.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, if it's the same type of lawyer, you've seen what kind of dialect they wrote for the lawyers in She-Hulk.
Oh God, yes, it was horrible.
They don't know anything about courtroom procedural.
The only good episode in that was the episode that featured She-Hulk almost not at all and was all about Madison and Wongers.
Yes, if they can do a spin-off, that's what needs to show.
We need a spin-off of Madison and Wongers having adventures, and I don't know, they go to Mephisto's realm the one, because I still swear that's who gave her that deal she was talking about. Remember, she was like, the talking goat, you know, like, what did she say? She sold her soul to the talking goat or some crap like that.
Something like that.
I need a whole, that's when Mephisto we need to get our first appearance of Mephisto in the Madison and Wong show. And it's Wong trying to save her soul after having sold it to Mephisto.
I'm sure Mephisto's probably going to show up in a Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, no, it needs to be in Madison and Wong. That would be great. That'd be a great way to introduce a huge character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, have a huge character be introduced on this crazy-ass show about Madison and Wong. I would love that. But anyway, yeah, cool turtle stuff. I'm digging it all. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I never read The Last Ronin, the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin storyline. So
we got more pictures of the Jack Kirby figure.
Yep, there's little Jack Kirby down there. We got Predator. This one I have to get for my wife. She's a huge Elvira fan. So she's got the original. It sits on her shelf. She's not a collector like I am, but she has a few things.
I have the Toonie Terror's Elvira on the sofa. I have her, and I have the Christmas one on order.
Yeah, the Christmas one is the one I got to get that one for my wife.
Yeah,
So,
I should have it soon.
I'm wanting these with their orange, blue, and red, and of course they all.
yes, if you could get because these are great figures.
They are. They're very nice.
I want them. I know they're the Mirage, like the comic book Mirage.
Yeah.
All of them were red bandanas, but I want the color-coded bandanas. But those bodies,
I prefer it, and I know a lot of old school purists are like, no, I don't care what they originally had. Do you only care about the original fucking yellow and black Daredevil costume? No, you don't. So shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, a lot of cool and another blurry picture. So,
with that
Rat King, we got Rat King. This is
non-handsome Rat King. When Super 7 did, when Super 7 did Rat King, they made him handsome.
Yes. Like uncomfortably Brad Pittish. Like, you know, you looked at it and went, am I supposed to be attracted to Rat King? This is weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing. So, but yeah, lots of cool stuff. Let's see, we're getting more movie turtles, more
We're getting,
Halloween turtles.
They're the Universal crossover turtles.
Yeah.
There's a rumor they're going to be doing a. It's not confirmed yet. Nobody said anything, but some artwork showed up at the Toy Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Leonardo in a Motu style, like chest harness and stuff, like a crossover with He-Man.
Yeah, I saw that.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Like they did with WWE.
Yeah.
Well, those were awesome with the WWE crossover to Masters of the WWE. Then they dropped it and they're just using the same bucks for like regular wrestling figures. I like that loses like the niche of it. Like I don't want the wrestling figures on the Motu bodies, but I want just as wrestling figures. I want them with the crossover stuff. That was cool.
Yeah.
No, I gotta get this. I'm a huge RoboCop fan. And
Yeah.
we're able to like display a shot up.
Oh yeah, you got the. Where's the head? There's another head. I think it's hidden back there.
And they got like the arm attached with like just the meat coming off of it.
Yeah, I think
There's the head down there. There's the other head when he's getting shot up. So.
And you take the arm off and replace it with like the bloody stump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks good.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, Tamashii Nation.
Ultraman.
We've got we got Ultraman there in his tech suit. I don't know if that's what it's called. Is it called his tech suit?
Well, it's a modern Ultraman series.
I'll be honest. Like I get that Iron Man changed everything with us doing like going back to the 90s and everybody's armored up in some way. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. Like, it was Iron Man that made that popular. This idea of plates and all this stuff everywhere. But
when Captain America lost his powers in the 90s, they gave him a temporary.
I remember that armored costume that looked like a football costume. He looked very NFL Super Pro in that.
I remember that book.
Toy Games, I agree with you.
By the way, yeah, Super 7 is horrible, but I could go off on Super 7. But again, whatever. If you like it, cool. But I still want a figure of NFL Super Pro. Totally. Like that comic book was horrible.
I would buy that
back in the day,
Just
but I would
right next to
totally buy that figure. I would totally buy NFL Super Pro.
Display them right next to Chris Star.
Hell yes.
Yep, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme in the MCU right now.
That's right. So we got all of our Ultraman here.
That last one looks pretty cool.
I like the one with the. That one looks very Juggernaut armor-esque. I do also like the dude with the horns. That's kind of cool. Although not enough silver, too much red for my taste. But here's the thing: I haven't watched Ultraman since the '90s, so I haven't watched.
I've tried to watch some of those CG Ultraman series on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stand them.
I haven't even tried. I used to watch it in the '90s, which of course was just the stuff from the '70s and '80s that was finally coming over here. But
I wonder. Just think about the name of Yes, Super Pro Marvel Legends figure.
Yes.
Do they have the full rights to that character?
That's a good question. I don't know. Here's the thing. Marvel has been through so much and been sold and bought and went into bankruptcy and so much stuff since then. I would be willing to bet that was probably like a limited time deal they had with the NFL. And it probably long ago expired. And even if it hadn't, Marvel changing hands so many times since the 90s has probably done away with that. So, yeah, you're right. There'll probably never be an NFL Super Pro.
Well,
could they do just Super Pro?
I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, it's a dude in a football armor. I mean, that's it. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like a
NFL. He had the
Circuit
NFL
Breaker
logo on his head, I think, if I remember right.
I would love a Marvel Legends of Circuit Breaker from the Transformers that Marvel owns that character because they had her show up in Secret Wars before she debuted in Transformers comic, so they can secure the rights to her. The biggest problem with Marvel, the people working at Marvel now, they don't even know what they own.
No, they don't. Yeah, we've talked about that before. If they knew they owned the Ultraverse, I don't think they know.
Nope.
I don't think they have any idea, or any idea that at some point the Ultraverse was worked into Marvel. Like they were connected. The Ultraverse has an Infinity Gem.
He was the leader of the Ultra Force at one time.
Yeah.
Black
Knight. And I don't think they even know this. The Ultraverse is technically in the Marvel multiverse. So we got some. Oh, we got the SH figure. That friendly neighborhood Spider-Man really, really turned me off, and I don't know what it is about those. I think I'm done with SH Figure Art Spider-Man figures. Like when this the new one here, the traditional end of No Way Home costume dropped. Like I so wanted this figure, and I think I pre-ordered the Marvel Legend one, and I think I'm fine with that. Like I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to go for the SH Figure Arts one. Because I don't know, man. The articulation is just not flowing well with Spider-Man. It's just the articulation does not look good, especially in the hips with the Spider-Man figures. And I get it. It look, no doubt about it. The articulation is superior as far as getting these figures into positions and stuff. But yeah, the head's too small. It just makes Spider-Man look goofy. And I don't ever see anybody put these things in positions I couldn't get a Marvel Legend into. So why do I need that much articulation? I don't. I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know, man. And that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man that I picked up and then like immediately sold was like, that was the one that did it. Because I do have other older, Spider-Man figures from SH Figure Arts, and they don't look this bad. So I don't know. I guess, again, it's all personal preference. He looks slightly better just because he's got that tech armored look, which, by the way, he's not supposed to look tech armored.
No.
But like, at least, if you're going to go for that look does kind of help hide some of the goofiness of the articulation as far as the looks go.
Yes, they still own ROM. There's rumors that there's a raw Marvel Legends figure in the works.
There goddamn better be. If they just gave us Crystar, we better get a ROM.
More than likely, because there's been a lot of rumors been swirling around Hasbro.
I want a ROM.
Let me just tell you, this Star-Lord Rocket 2-pack that they just dropped, by the way, is awesome. It is and here's the thing about this. I saw some size comparisons on this. This thing is 6.5 inches tall. This Star-Lord is 6.5 inches tall. He works perfectly with Marvel Legends.
So you can definitely put him in your Marvel Legends collection.
Yes. And it is the best looking MCU Star-Lord and Rocket I have seen.
Looks really good.
They are awesome. This Rocket, and he's got all the articulation that a figure that small could have. And this is a set that I do want to pick up. Don't get me wrong, I like all my Marvel Legends stuff, but this is way better than any of that. By a lot.
One cool idea with the Marvel Legends Rocket, though, the comic book Rockets all are lacking lower body articulation. They're all basically statues from the waist down.
Yeah.
Harker is taking the Marvel Legends version of that one and putting the comic book head and tail and stuff on it and making it turn into a comic book style, which is
cool.
Great idea.
Yeah. Ant-Man doesn't look bad. Again, his costume fits a little bit more with all the articulation, I think.
And it looks like Paul Rudd. So.
Yeah, it actually does look like Paul Rudd. Surprise! Although his eyes look a little faded. I don't know.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say the eyes look weird.
I don't know if that's just because this is a prototype or whatever at the show.
A lot of that stuff that you're going to see at the shows, a lot of it's like an almost finished product, or if not, will be painted prototypes.
Yeah. Because other than the eyes, it looks great.
The suit looks like it's a production suit. The head looks hand painted.
Yeah. We got the Thanos here looking awesome. That's a good look. That's a good looking Thanos.
And notice his head's not even painted.
Oh, it's not? Oh yeah, no, it's not.
So they're partially done prototypes.
Yeah.
Great looking Iron Man too.
Yep. Mark 85. I don't know who these characters are. I'm guessing from the headband, is this a Naruto figure? I don't know.
Yeah, they look like a Harry Potter type thing. They got magic wands.
That's true. Naruto meets Harry Potter. I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Harry Naruto?
Maybe.
Then we got Bleach, which
Naruto, Potter.
I love Bleach, but these figures are such a letdown. The legs. These really should be done with those big baggy pants. You can't
that
do
weird
that.
Articulated baggy pant leg.
They should be soft goods.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they're going to be that big, you might as well just make them cloth.
Yep. That just looks ridiculous. I don't know Anthony's Customs, but I reviewed him. And he bashed those legs too. It's like,
all right, so we got some One Piece.
Some of these though are insanely expensive. That Kaido in his dragon form, I think he's over $200.
Wow. I have an SH Figure Arts Luffy here. I think he's almost $90.
Yeah, they're very expensive,
but they sell.
Lots and lots of Godzilla's here.
Is that
they're doing the live action Luffy.
Is the live action Luffy? That's what it looks like.
Is that what that was?
Yep, there's live action One Piece figures.
There we go.
When they announced these before the show even come out, I thought it was like, man, you're all really hoping like, because the Cowboy Bebop live action was garbage.
Yeah, they're just really lucky that show was actually good.
I liked it.
It was really good. I've never watched a single episode of One Piece. It's not anything I've ever been into. And I was able to sit down and thoroughly enjoy that show. And even my daughter, who has watched multiple seasons of One Piece, Also thoroughly loved that show.
Naruto is so wizard.
Wizard. But all right, we got this. This
I
is
want that big.
This is you.
I want the big statue of Godzilla they had for like the display, that big 6-foot Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
I know it's not for sale, but that's the one thing I want. As a Namek, I think. No.
Vegeta, right?
I was trying. Well, it's Vegeta. But I'm trying to figure out which one is costume. I think that was Steel on. No.
You're picking this one up, right?
Well, I got tons of Vegetas, so I'm probably not going to give it. I have.
I need that one in my room. No.
Yeah.
Lots of focus on Vegeta here. Okay, here we go.
Well, there's a special edition.
Frieza. This is the one we saw this before, where he splits apart.
Yep, they got a separate body for him. You can actually pop the arms on him.
Yeah, and he can come apart, and you can have him. Why you need him displayed, popped apart like that? I don't know. But
Trunks kills him and cuts him in half.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but like, how many people are actually going to display him split in half? I don't know. Maybe a lot of people. I don't know. I haven't watched DBZ.
I have no desire for a cyborg Frieza when he was like that for like, I don't know, like a couple episodes. Then they killed him off. Awaken.
This is interesting articulation there on this diaphragm joint. That hook looks like teeth coming down right there. I mean, I get it. They're trying to hide the sculpt with these like hooks coming down right here, but it's a little odd looking. But whatever. This is not a line I collect, so. And then we've got Woke Goku. Is that what this is?
It's God.
I'm sorry, Woku. Is this
Super
Woku?
Saiyan God Goku?
Oh, okay. I'm just going to call him Woku with the pink hair. Or is this maybe this
they actually got the body right this time though. It's a slimmer body. When they first did the God Goku, when he goes into God form, the red-haired version, it's supposed to be red-haired, but
okay. So this isn't like after Chi-Chi has transitioned.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I thought maybe this was Woku, and that's what Chi-Chi goes by now that she's transitioned. Did I offend someone?
The God form was supposed to have like a slimmer body instead of like the over muscular, like Ray was saying, body.
Yeah.
But when they went to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue, they call it, shorten it down to Super Saiyan Blue. It's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So they just call it Blue.
Woku. More Ant-Man stuff. I got a video I'm posting on Ant-Man tomorrow. Although I'm pretty sure this has already failed. But there's no way. It needs like 10. What does it need to get to the tiers? Like
it needs 10,000 back, and it's not even hit 6,000 yet.
Yeah, but it needs like 8,000 just to get to all the tiers, and then it needs 4,000 to get to be funded at all. So, which I think is actually a shame, because this is the first HasLab I have seen that I was pretty sold on backing. That I was like, I'm probably going to back this. I've never backed a HasLab before, but considering they had there was a whole couple of week period of time where HasLab had this and the Ghost out at the same time, and I think that's where they screwed up. They had a $500 Ghost come out, and then with 2 weeks worth of crossover, they dropped a $200 Giant Man. And had they waited till, I don't know, spring or something to drop this, I think it absolutely would have fully funded, because I think it's worth it. I mean, this is $200 worth of plastic and engineering
for $200. It shouldn't have been a HasLab.
These earlier in the year. If they would offer them earlier in the year, they would do a lot better, because you're already running into the holiday, fourth quarter. People are already saving up for Christmas. They're not going to, shell out this money for these high ticket items.
Well, too, it should have been just a regular release item for $200.
Yep.
They do Titan class Transformers for $200 all the time. Well, Masterpiece Rhinox just went up for pre-order. It's $219. It's not.
I saw that.
It is not a HasLab. You just order it.
Well, and especially if you go on eBay or Mercari or wherever else right now, the original 12-inch tall Build-A-Figure Ant-Man is selling for $198.99.
Yeah.
Okay, it's selling for the same price as this for half the size, and people are buying it. This is absolutely worth $200.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you compare it to 12-inch Hot Toys or NECA's 1/4 scale stuff or anything else out there on the market that comes even close to this in like size and engineering. And those things all sell for way more money. Like, this is probably the first thing I've seen come out of HasLab that I can look at and go, yes, that legitimately is worth that money. Not just because it's cool, but like literally I can look at this and go, that
John,
is
we didn't say it was with the Invention of Vengeance.
worth of engineering and plastic, you know?
We never said this was come out with the same time as the Engine of Vengeance. It was the Ghost.
Yeah, the Ghost. Yeah, it was this and the Ghost had a 2-week crossover. Yeah. And people had already just dumped a whole everybody who bought. By the way, that thing. Keep in mind,
they just had Pulse-Con too.
The Ghost sold 17,000 units at $500 a pop. Now, a lot of the same people who would drop that kind of money on Star Wars stuff would have dropped money on this at $200, but they just spent $500 on the Ghost.
Yep.
So, I mean, like, I think this was Hasbro really screwed up with this one. They really did, because
the timing was just so bad.
There's been a lot of cool HasLabs that have come out, and I've never bought any of them. And they all, I thought, when I looked at whether it was Galactus or the Sentinel or, you know, whatever it was, right? The Sky Striker, even for G.I. Joe, like, I could look at them and go, yes, I think that's worth money for the cool factor of what it is. But none of them could I ever look at and argue that is $350 or $400 worth of engineering and plastic. I just thought it was worth it because it was something cool that we were never going to get.
Now, the Ghost was more
legitimately is worth it. This is $200 worth of plastic and engineering. Or you're not overpaying for this. So, but anyway, all right. What else? Oh, we already saw the dime set. This thing here, King Conan from Mezco. Oh yes. This looks awesome. I don't know if anybody else is here is a Conan fan. Jared, I know you don't care about Conan at all. Like, it's just, you know, it's not like you go out of your way to wait till a friend of yours makes what he thinks is a really cool Conan custom, and then like decides, you know what, I'm going to make yours look like crap, and then I'm going to do my own. It's not like you would ever do that. Is he frozen? He's frozen. Jared is frozen.
Is he? Oh my God.
Yeah, he's totally frozen. We just lost him. We lost him.
Stupid connection like this. Hasbro's Pulse was like going. The Ghost was $500, not $350.
Mm-hmm.
You can go look at Hasbro Pulse right now, and it's $500.
Yeah, it was $500 plus shipping and everything.
$350 is wishful thinking.
$350 was the Sentinel, right? The Sentinel was $350.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then $350 was what they were trying to sell. $350 was what they were trying to sell Engine of Vengeance for, I think.
Yep.
Those was $500, and they sold 17,000 of them.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. So anyway, no, Jared, I was giving you shit for a minute because you don't care about Conan. Like, I know you don't care about Conan. Only I do. So I really like it. I know you don't care about it because it's not like you would wait till a friend of yours would make what he thought was a really cool custom Conan figure and then like be like, oh, that's cool. I like it. Here, now let me make one so yours looks like shit.
You know,
like, I know you would never do that.
You know, I would never do that.
Never do that.
17,000 backers at that Ghost for $500. It's $8.5 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
they could have just done a pre-order for this for Giant Man, $200.
They should have.
I would have.
$200. That's nothing collector wise anymore.
I know, dude. That's 8 Marvel Legends. Like that's what people buy in a week. You know what I mean? That's 8 Marvel Legends. That's it.
Yeah, I got the Headless Horseman pre-order, and it's like the horse and the horseman. I think it's like was it 140 something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, they screwed up on this. They
It's just the
completely
timing
screwed up
was
on
so
this.
bad.
It was the timing was horrible. They should have waited till probably February to drop this after the holidays, after everybody's recovered from the holidays and buying the Ghost at $500, and it would have funded in like 2 weeks.
Yep. March would be a perfect time.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their income tax money. That's when you strike. That's when people get that extra cash. And dropping $500 isn't anything, because like, all right, fine, I'll do it,
But they didn't. But anyway, King Conan, who I'm a huge fan of, not Jared. No, but this is a really cool looking figure.
Yeah,
I dig the different head sculpts with the different hair and the different armors and everything.
I like the classic head sculpt.
Oh yeah, this one here.
And you can. Oh, that's really cool. You can actually strip it down to be like a regular Conan.
Yeah, he's just got like the old face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like this one a lot. This one looks great. This is a and it looks like that's real chainmail. I'm assuming it is.
That's what it looks like. The way it's falling, like wrapped around the legs and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like real chainmail, which is awesome. And he's got all these different accessories and looks. This is probably, I'm guessing, $129.99 at least, because this is a lot of accessories. And this
does it say on the listing anywhere? Or
let me see. What do we got here? Does it say price? $100.
That's damn good for a Mezco figure, especially with all that
That's
stuff.
normal price for a Mezco figure without all those accessories. Oh shit!
It's $100. I'm looking at the solicitations right now.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's cheap.
That's really cheap for a Mezco. With that. Look at all these accessories:
Yep.
chest armors, armor belt, forearm gauntlets, cloak with faux fur-lined coat, cape, chainmail skirt, mid-calf boots, battle axe shield, warhammer, bastard sword with sheath, torch, removable torch fire effects, display base, adjustable display post. Dude, that's a lot for $100 for a Mezco.
Yeah,
That's a really good deal.
Yeah, it is. Holy crap! I didn't realize. I thought it was going to be more money. I didn't even look at the article I was reading from.
I would have guessed at least 150.
That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Damn, that's a good price. Very cool. All right. Well, fuck. I'm going to be broke again. Shit. This is bullshit.
Oh,
All right. Well, we still got Amazon sales right now for people that are still looking for stuff. If you're looking for anything, I did pick up a couple of things on Amazon. I admit, a couple of things that I hadn't picked up before. So I picked up a couple things because one of these things, because my local Target didn't have it. But I picked up the CRC Black Knight 2-pack. Oh, you got Necron?
Yep, because it's on one of the sale things on there.
Oh, nice.
Even today.
I haven't got mine in yet, but I did pick up the Black Knight CRC 2-pack because it was gone at my local Target when they were doing all their half-price sale. And I wanted that one.
The Cersei Black Knight, that was exclusive to Amazon.
Oh, was it exclusive? Okay, then never mind. Well, I picked it up.
It says right there on the screen.
I don't pay attention to that shit. Well, anyway, I picked it up. I got this one. Let's see if they have the other one that I picked up, and I'll show you guys what I grabbed. No, they don't. I picked up the Excalibur 3-pack because they had the Excalibur 3-pack for like $25 off.
Yeah, I was tempted to get that one.
I got that one. I love Excalibur, and I don't currently have an Excalibur team on my shelf. And when I saw that 3-pack that was like $25 off, I was like, yeah, I'm getting this. I'm definitely getting this one. I can start building up my Excalibur display. I do have Captain Britain, but I have that more modern looking one that came out about 7-8 years ago or whatever it was, which is a great figure. Don't get me wrong. It's a great figure, but I like this 3-pack one that comes with the classic looking, Captain Britain. But so they've still got stuff. So if you're looking for Amazon deals, there's still stuff going on right now. There's some pretty good. I was tempted to get Ronin. You know, he's like $12 off. I was tempted to get him, but I didn't. They still got Hulk. You know, so there's still some deals on Amazon right now.
I like that Ronin.
They didn't sell out of. They still have that. They've got that 5-pack, which actually, you know, considering what was it, 125, whatever it was, had that 5-pack. The problem with this 5-pack, though, like I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but like as I was looking at all these figures, the only two I care about are Spider-Man and the Fly.
And for some reason, they put Spider-Man on the Child Buck.
Yes. Yeah.
I like the Silvermane. Like the.
Yeah, Silvermane's cool, except it's just a kit bash. I mean, he's just.
Oh, I already have one on a shelf. Almost.
Yeah, he's just a kit bash of what everybody has been doing for years. So,
it's got new arms. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a cool. It's like look, $87 for those 5 figures is a really good deal if you like all those 5 figures. I don't, so it wasn't anything I was going to pick up. But you know, I guess it is what it is. We got Multiple Man. If you need more Multiple Men, now's the time to pick them up. $17.
Man, it really annoys me that they did the green suit. They should have just did the blue suit that matched like the jacket one they did a while back.
Yeah,
that way you could have
they should have.
Added to your blue suit army.
Yep.
This is the last. This is the last of the Chode wave that I need. I don't have her yet.
She's a good figure.
I know she's a good figure. I still haven't. I should pick her up now while she's on sale, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I need to finish my Chode. My Chode's missing a leg, and you never want your Chode to miss a leg. I mean,
I got my Chode up there.
I don't have him yet. I want to finish him off, and then I just want to give him a real quick wash.
Or Chode, if you're all.
It's Chode. It's been Chode since I was a child, and I will continue to call him Chode.
It's like when people say Shang-Chi instead of Shang-Chi.
Dude, I say that. I go back and forth on that because I heard it as Shang-Chi so much for like the last 4 years since the movie came out that sometimes, like now, when like I will, because I've heard it so much. I used to always say Thanos because that's how it's spelled. It's Thanos.
It's Thanos.
But like once the movie started coming out and they started saying his name all the time and everybody's calling him Thanos.
Well, that's how it's pronounced because there's no AI and there's no Y in that name. So phonetically,
but it's vowel, consonant, vowel, which means it's a hard A. Which is Thanos. Growing up, it was Thanos. According to the English language, his name is pronounced Thanos.
Well, every cartoon that I've ever seen, it's always been pronounced Thanos. You know, so and Thanos sounds a lot better than Thanos.
I can't remember any cartoon I ever saw him in.
Silver Surfer, 90s.
Okay, well, I may have watched that. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, growing up, he was Thanos because that's how his name was spelled. Yep. But I do that now. Like I go back and forth in my head when I'm about to say his name. Sometimes it comes out Thanos. Sometimes it comes out Thanos. I do the same thing with Shang-Chi. See, I just said Shang-Chi. I just said it.
So did Thanos have bring his helicopter with him from outer space?
Yes, he did. Well, we saw it in Loki.
Yeah.
It was in Loki. But anyway. So still some cool stuff if you're looking for Marvel Legends over on Amazon. McFarlane's got some stuff. Ooh, this is actually, by the way, this is a really good figure. I've got this dude. This is a really good figure if you're into Joker. For $12.50, like this is a good deal. And you guys know how I feel about McFarlane right now. I'm not the biggest fan right now, but that's a great figure. And this is also a really good deal. $17 for Frankenstein for a mega fig. That's a really good deal.
And plus, you can. He comes with a stupid sword. Yes, he's supposed to have guns. You can buy those accessories packs for I think $12.99 or $15.99 or something like on McFarlane Toys website, and give him his proper weapons.
Yep.
Because DC, the Warner Brothers people running DC right now are freaking morons. Will not let McFarlane give characters their signature guns.
Well, that's why he did a workaround and made his own weapons packs.
Yeah,
and now
but
he's
it's stupid though. They're even doing it not just on the retail figures. They're doing it on the high-end collectible lines too.
Mm-hmm.
It is stupid.
more deals if you want to know what. And surprisingly, as much as I don't like McFarlane, I still think the Warhammer line is the best line out right now.
I haven't seen anything new for Warhammer.
They haven't put out anything new since that game Darktide dropped last year.
Did he drop the license?
No, because I was checking and he still has the license. I don't know why he's not pumping out new figures. It is a fantastic line of. I'm only missing 2 of them, and they're 2 of the ones from the first wave that are just really expensive. I've got all the rest of them, and as much as I give McFarlane shit, that line is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and $11.50 for this figure right here is a fantastic deal.
Something with right. People only complain so they can get attention, and once they get it, they want to complain more. Can't ever satisfy these people.
You're damn right. It's called drama. Yep. We got Blue Beetle for $14 if you're looking for a Blue Beetle. I will say, again, not a big fan of McFarlane. This is a good-looking figure. They did a good job on this one. I like that we've got like the wash over the kind of silver wash over the black on him and everything.
One of the things too, like the techie bodies helps hide his horrible articulation stuff.
Yeah, it helps hide the diaper, which is the main thing that looks horrible on McFarlane figures.
The giant pins too for the joints.
So it definitely, but this is definitely a good looking figure. They did a good job on this one.
But where's his wings?
This is the one that doesn't come. There's 2 versions of him. One comes with wings, one doesn't. This one comes with more accessories. The other one just comes with wings.
Okay.
Because McFarlane is an asshole. That's why.
He won't.
Instead of just, I don't know. Instead of chart going, you know what? This one's going to be $29.99 instead of $24.99, and I'm going to throw in the wings with it. He was like, no, you have to buy $50 worth of figures if you want all the accessories and the wings. Because McFarlane is an asshole, and now you know why I'm not as happy with McFarlane right now. It's still a good figure, though, because I'm not a shill. Sorry, I had to throw that jab in there. This figure I own, and it is not good. Like, okay.
I like the lower body.
It's okay. It is by far not anywhere close to one of the better Jokers that McFarlane has put out.
I can tell you, if you do any kind of kit bashing, you can take this lower body and put it on one of the criminal, and it works great. And those are so much better legs than the criminal's legs.
I mean, again, I'm a Joker fiend, so I have it. You know, I got my little McFarlane Joker collection going on over here, whatever. I like it, but like comparatively to the other Joker figures that have been put out, like that Infinite Frontier one is one of his best Joker figures.
Well, they made one like that. That's from the Mortal Kombat line. They also made a blood splattered one.
Yeah, they've got 2 of those. I think I have. No, I've only got the regular one. I don't have the blood splattered one. I do have both versions of the Arkham Asylum Joker. So I've got the regular clean version, and then I've got the gritty version. But I don't think, I think that's the only one I've got 2 different versions of is the Arkham one. But
now the
Mongol, $20.
Damn, that's nice.
Not bad.
The issue I got with my Mongol, I got one of the arms was mismolded, and it was like badly misaligned. Plus, those arms are kind of small for that body.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay, so look, so what people need to understand, and this is what, and I've had conversations with people about this online, and they don't get what I'm saying, because I've said things like, oh, I like the DC Collectibles Essentials Rebirth Batman better than the McFarlane one. And the one complaint I always get is, oh, his arms are too long, he looks like a monkey. And I'm like, do you understand anatomy? You're just used to looking at McFarlane figures where their arms come up to the tops of their hips. If I stand up, my arms come down on my a little bit past my mid thigh.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's normal. Your arm, like if you look at this dude right here, his arms, how far they come down, they look too short for how long his legs are.
As big as the body is, those arms are tiny, and he's got little hands. Now, one thing I've got one in my work in progress things is the Build-A-Figure Solomon Grundy, which was short, but his arms are bigger than these arms.
Yeah.
The only thing I got to resculpt over, like where they got the arms stitched together. I got to smooth that.
And I'm okay with Solomon Grundy, and that's a look that I think suits a lot of characters where they're really big on the upper body with shorter legs. A character like Solomon Grundy, that works. The opposite, where you have a really small arms with long legs, looks goofy as hell.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to having a good giant Mongol, and he like dropped a ball on these arms.
I'll be honest, like
everybody's good.
I don't like this look.
Baby arms.
That's my thing. I like that classic look for Mongol.
I'm a McFarlane figure now.
It's true though. He does. Like he's got some figures that are actually good. All his Batman figures are pretty decent. He's got a lot of good ones. I've kept a lot of the better, McFarlane figures that I've got. But yeah, this dude clearly has small arms. We got some G.I. Joe classifieds. Not a lot, but we got a few deals on G.I. Joe classifieds. So you can get the Crimson Bat, $17.50, good deal. The Ninja 2-pack for $32. Again, that's a great deal. You're paying $16 a figure for that 2-pack. That's a really good deal. Then we got the Viper 3-pack at $50. That's another really good deal because you're paying what, $17 a piece, $18 a piece for your.
That came out was $90 when it came out.
Yeah, and you're getting a 3-pack Vipers. That's a good deal. So again, just throwing this out there in the chat, there's still good stuff.
And the Vipers, the blue Vipers too, were a Target exclusive when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
The blue's a little bit darker on these, but if you need Vipers, that's the best way to give it. You get Commander and you get 2 blues.
I was looking for Star Wars deals here, and I didn't find any. On Black Series, the only good one I found, if you're a vintage collector like me, where you still like 3 3/4, they do have the speeder bike for $20. Which
nice.
Is awesome because this was like $45-$50. What does it say here? Okay, $45. So this was $45. So this right here for $20 with the speeder bike, with everything, this is a great deal.
Look, it actually comes with a flight stand.
It does. Isn't that crazy?
It'd be nice if something else came with a flight stand.
Wouldn't
it's
that
troubling? It's troubling. What was that?
It is troubling, isn't it? It's so troubling. It kind of makes you feel like you're in a bubble. You know what I mean? It's so troubling when you can't think of what else should have come with a flight stand. So you feel all kind of bubbled in. And it's like, oh man, I know there's this thing that should have come with a flight stand, but I don't know what the hell it was. I'm in a trouble bubble. Anyway.
It is troubling.
It is troubling. But no, this is cool. This is a great $20 set right here. This is 100% worth it. If you collect 3.
I have the 2 of the Black Series ones of these. They're really nice.
Yeah.
See, if you're McFarlane collectors, the scale don't really matter. You can get some of these displayed with your Black Series. You put these up close, farther away, right behind the other ones, so it looks like they're farther away.
Yes, it's all about perception and scale. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point there, Todd.
It's all about perspective.
Great job, Todd. Okay, so we do got Collector Con on Walmart right now, which no sales or anything like that, but they've got some figures out right now. So we've got Wolf Spider here. These are all regular price. These are all pre-orders. Wolf Spider came out. Pretty cool looking figure. Pretty standard though. I mean, this isn't one that like blows my skirt up, to be honest with you. I do like the helmet with the night vision. Looks cool. But
solid night vision stuff. I guess night vision is going to be like their version of Target exclusive when they had like the Cobra Island stuff. Now they're going to have night vision for Walmart or Night Force, whatever. Yeah,
it's cool. It's a good figure. Is it spectacular? Is there anything that stands out about this guy? Not really. It's a lot of reuse.
I would rather them do all like the Night Force variants instead of making Big Ben a exclusive to Walmart. It could have been a regular release figure.
Okay, I thought you were going to say instead of making Big Ben, like you had a problem with Big Ben, because I was about to be like, hey, fuck you, because I love that figure. Especially with his gas mask.
I want the figure. It's like, it shouldn't have been stuck as a Exclusive to Walmart. Same way with those
This
Techno
Big
wipers.
Ben figure right here
Yeah.
with his gas mask is awesome. I love this thing. I like his regular head and all, but like with the gas mask, he's great. So
Is it that one and the other one of the skull mask?
yeah, the Range Viper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither one of those should have been exclusive to Walmart.
No, they should not have been Walmart exclusives. No, not at all.
Especially the Range Viper. He's a troop builder.
Yeah, exactly. He's a true builder. Doesn't make any sense. Tunnel Rat, we get another pre-order from Tunnel Rat. I know he already got released. Where was he released first? Because I know we got a pre-order that already got released once.
He was the standard release. I think Quinn said he's got him coming next week.
I got him coming in next week.
So is there a difference between this one, the Walmart one?
He's got the marks on his face.
Oh, he doesn't have the tattoos. Look, he doesn't have the tattoos.
That one doesn't have all the mark, the camouflage or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so he doesn't have the tattoos that annoyed you, Jared.
Well, the tattoos didn't annoy me. It's the fact the prototype
They
had
were
the
on
forearms.
backwards. Yeah.
The forearms were on the wrong side.
Yeah. I still haven't seen whether or not that's actually how it shipped. Have you?
I haven't seen any pictures.
Okay. So, I mean, Tunnel Rat's cool. Pre-order. I'll probably pre-order him. We've also got Shadow Tracker, which, can I be blatantly ignorant? I don't remember who the hell Shadow Tracker is.
It's modern. I think it's like the Rise of Cobra figure.
It came out in the 90s.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, cool looking figure, but I was like, I don't remember Shadow Tracker from the cartoons or the old Marvel comics.
I don't
Like,
know nothing about the characters. And
I don't remember who this dude is.
he's a Zartan buddy.
But I mean, it's a cool looking figure. I like the translucent mask that he comes with. It's pretty cool. I like the I don't know. I'm gonna just call it a Predator mask or whatever. Like, it's a cool looking figure. I just have no idea who this character is. Like, none whatsoever. So, but this is not one I'm gonna pre-order. Like, if I see it in a store or something, I might pick it up. But whatever. But
I don't even know if they even get the store exclusives, like their Walmart cons in the stores.
Sometimes.
Because my Walmart sucks.
we got Ninja Turtle movie Foot Soldiers, probably the most boring 2-pack you've ever seen. Yet,
It is
probably one I must have.
They're great for army builders, I'll say that.
They really are.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a boring 2-pack, but like, it's also like, oh yeah, but I need that. Like, I really
You buy
need.
2 of them, you got you a nice little army, you don't need to buy any more,
Yeah. Yeah.
And at least they're not packing it in with a different figure where you're forced to buy it and you only got one ninja.
That is what I hated about those last set of 2-packs, where you're getting like one good figure and one crap figure.
Yeah.
So I'll never see these at my store because they still have tons of the Splinter Shredder 2-packs.
Oh my god!
And they will not clearance them out.
They got a ton of the Urugusaki Hamato Yoshi 2-packs.
But they at least clearance those out, because I have that set upstairs.
It's still
Buddy
regular.
might have picked them up to me.
They're still sitting at my Walmart too for like what are they, $80 or $70 or whatever?
They're-
$69. I think they're $69.99.
$59.99, I think.
Yeah,
Whatever they are. And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, they should have clearanced those a long time ago. And then of course we're getting a couple of 2-packs. So we've got Turtles in Time 2-packs of we got Leonardo and Michelangelo. These are not must-haves for me. Although I will say I did like Turtles in Time, the movie.
I'm surprised they made them, because it's like, the live action ones is considered like one of the worst ones. And
Yeah, I will, and I'll make a statement right here. Turtles in Time. And was it called Turtles in Time? What the fuck was the third movie called?
Ninja Turtles 3, I believe. I don't know.
Ninja Turtles 3. I think it was Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time, but whatever it was.
something like that.
I maintain that is still way better than Secret of the Ooze. Like, I know a lot of people were like, oh, they're time traveling now? This is stupid. I'm like, first of all, you've never watched Ninja Turtles, because time travel has been in Ninja Turtles a lot, but, along with going to other dimensions. But first of all, and second, it is a way better movie than Secret of the Ooze. I'm sorry. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. The original 1990 Ninja Turtles movie is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. But that second movie, Secret of the Ooze, was horrible.
Well,
Really bad movie.
parents complaining interference thing. Oh, they can't have ninja weapons. This violent.
I know. Now, that being said, I will still jam to Go Ninja Go by Vanilla Ice. I have literally seen Vanilla Ice perform Ninja Rap in concert, and this was only about 4 years ago, and it was still awesome.
Go Ninja, go.
It was great. By the way, I saw him, Quinn. I saw him. They had the I Love the '90s tour in Far.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know
About
he's
4
still.
years ago, and I went and saw that, and and Vanilla Ice was the headliner. By the way, dude was incredibly cool. Like, he completely like geeked out on stage, and like completely like he didn't come off. I'm not trying. All of a sudden, I'm turning this into a Vanilla Ice thing. I don't give a shit. But he like did not come off at all. Like, he completely like just like went with it. That like his most popular song is a one-hit wonder, and his other most popular song was from Ninja Turtles. And he was like throwing Ninja Turtle geek jokes out in the audience and all kinds of stuff, letting people on stage and do the ninja rap. It was great. It was a great concert. I'm just saying.
These artists can make a lot of money off of just one song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can. But anyway, we got that 2-pack, and we got this 2-pack, which is the Donatello Raphael 2-pack. But I think these are all like the same body with slightly different paint apps and different heads. And I'm not that interested in this version of the Turtles, but it is cool to have these 2-packs. They are cool 2-packs if you're into it.
Alfredo said somebody should make the head sculpt the.
They're already making a Tatsu. They already got the. Yep, they'd already contacted him, and that man finally said yes. So
they've been trying to get him for a long time.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it, but however the powers may be, they didn't give up, and he finally agreed that they're gonna make a figure of him. So just give us some time, guys. We'll have one.
Okay. There's the title of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: Turtles in Time. Yep.
Turtles in Time. Yeah. Okay, I was right. I was getting confused with the video game. I'm like, wait, was Turtles?
I'm sitting there pointing at the screen like you can see what I'm pointing at.
See?
I can see it. I see it. It's right there. It's right here under the screen.
It's probably on the packaging too, over there on the pictures.
Probably. Let's see. Ninja Turtles 3. No, it's not on the packaging. It just says Ninja Turtles 3. Those bastards. Oh well. But yeah, that's what I've got for today, Jared. Like, I've gone through everything I had.
All right, let's see if we.
I mean, I've got like Toy Arc pulled up here, but that was half the stuff I already pulled up. So what do you got for us? I'm gonna stop screen sharing here.
All right, let's see. Let me find it. Okay, you went over some of the same stuff I did.
Quinn's got a customer.
Since you don't like Transformers, you didn't go over like the Transformers part of the
I did.
Walmart Collector-Con. Like
I'm sorry. I apologize. Transformers just doesn't pop into my head when I'm looking up stuff. I'm sorry.
They're doing retro reissues of the Perceptor, Blaster and Steeljaw, and Soundwave, Laserbeak, and Ravage.
Oh, let's see them. Do we got pictures?
Yeah. My connection don't crash.
Oh, nice. Retro.
These don't have back chrome.
Dude, that's something they should bring back. The VAC metal stuff.
They reissued them a few years ago, and they had the VAC chrome, and looks like they're getting rid of the diecast too. I can't tell. These feet should be diecast, but where they're not shiny, I can't tell. And we got new weapons for Laserbeak and Ravage, and they might be the same, but they don't have the long blasters that always break off for Laserbeak, which probably keeps from little kids from swallowing.
Yeah.
And we got Blaster, which is the counterpart. Which I always thought was funny. It's like the original toys. Blaster is huge and towers over Soundwave. Scale.
Why does he only come with one cassette? What the hell?
So I don't know why you don't. Been nice if you came up for like if you're gonna do this, have like one of these guys come with them, like the humanoid ones, or Ramhorn.
Yeah.
And Perceptor. Well, I like the panel lining in that. That's really cool. That's the first time I've seen him do that.
You know what Perceptor always needed was a germ transformer. He needed his own mini bot that was like, I don't know, a COVID-19 germ that popped out of his chest and transformed.
We got the Super 7, which...
COVIDatron.
They're doing more Conan stuff. Got King Conan there of Schwarzenegger, which they look better proportioned instead of like He-Man figures like they used to. This is like a Motu body here for Conan. But the other figures are more human proportioned.
Are we ever going to get a...
after he's come up the throne, though.
We're going to get a Will... Oh, is it Will? It was Wilt Chamberlain, right? Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, I don't know. For like the second one,
No, it wasn't Wilt Chamberlain. Was it Wilt Chamberlain? Who was it? Who was the big dude? God damn it! Was it Wilt Chamberlain?
It might have been Wilt Chamberlain.
Or was it what's his face? Who was the big dude? He was a basketball player. He was the big dude in
I can't remember
the Destroyer.
That iconic picture of him, Schwarzenegger, and Andre the Giant hanging out backstage.
Yeah.
And Schwarzenegger looks like a tiny little baby next to him.
Now I got to look this up. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to remember. Well, I got to remember who that was. If it was,
they are doing Godzilla figures too with Super 7. It seems like everybody's doing Godzilla figures. I think it's Space Godzilla. Then you got the Meltdown Godzilla, where he's dying.
Yeah. I wish they would do some Godzilla, some like we need some giant man-sized Godzilla figures, like 2 foot tall.
Yeah, that's what I would. If I want to collect those line of figures, I want them to be giant. I got the NECA long one, like 2 foot long one, but it's still only like 12 inches tall. I think like it's not even a foot tall, but to get it to be like that long, it's just crazy.
By the way, I looked it up on IMDb. It was Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, nice.
So, and name withheld out there in the chat. Name withheld said it was Wilt Chamberlain too. Okay. Thank you, name withheld.
Yeah, this is Space Godzilla. Okay, I forget what the other one was.
Can I just make up a name for name withheld? Can we just call him Bartholomew? We just call him Bartholomew. So, what name withheld? Your name is Bartholomew now. You withheld your name, so it's forcing us to come up with a new one. So your name is Bartholomew. Sometimes we may refer to you as Bart, if that's okay. I'm gonna go with Bartholomew.
Classic Godzilla. So these are all cool, but they're just regular size figures. It's like I want Godzilla figures to be huge.
Yeah, I know. They're great figures. They look awesome. They're just, I mean, like, I guess if you only collected monster figures and that's what your display was, and then you could have like do a little custom miniature cityscape or something out of Legos, like, yeah, it'd look cool. But when you collect a bunch of other stuff in like 6-inch or 7-inch or whatever scale, like, it really it makes that something that's just not anywhere near as attractive as it would be otherwise.
Yeah.
And I get it, like, because to be honest, if you've got 6-inch scale figures, right, like a proper Godzilla would be as big as my room. Like, I get it, but still. Yeah.
Well, speaking of very expensive items, it's a Super 7's doing their reaction Cobra Mothership.
I so want that, but it is so not worth $500.
Yeah.
And I'm going to explain why. The Ghost was way bigger and had way more stuff on it than that and was the same price.
Yep.
And if this thing was $200, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll pick it up because it would go perfect with my 3 3/4 inch Joe collection.
The problem is with that is Super 7 is a smaller toy company and they do smaller production runs, so therefore the cost is going to be higher.
And I get it, but at $500 they have priced me out.
Oh no, I agree with you. It shouldn't be over $3.
Like I can't do that for $500.
It
It's
looks
awesome looking. I would love to have it.
This is the thing they're doing better than Hasbro, though. It only needs 4,000 backers.
Yeah.
Giant Man, they could have backed it right now. That's $1 million right now. Over 5,000. They're over $1 million with 5,000 backers.
Yeah.
So they're just greedy.
Well, they want to get their initial investment and then their profit, and I get that. But you don't have to pick the pocket of the people that you're trying to sell to.
Well, they don't see us collectors; they see us as chumps.
We're dollar signs. That's it.
Yeah. How can we get more money out of our collector chumps?
Go back one pick.
Yep.
That and I'm pointing at the screen. That globe is actually, it'll rotate because it's got some LED lights in there in the bottom of the ship. But the globe, I was watching an interview. The globe will actually turn as well. So there's a few bells and whistles in there.
Yeah. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. I would love to have it. It'd be awesome if they didn't recorder. So this is right up my alley. Yeah. But I can't do it.
Yeah. Now
it'd be awesome if their 3 3/4 inch figures didn't suck.
Yeah, I know.
That's 5 points of articulation. But if you got 3 3/4 inch regular Joes, they're going to fit right in there perfectly.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just do like the O-ring style figures like with the gentleman was on here on the show showing us ninja figures. It's possible. They look good. Maybe they can't since Hasbro started making O-ring figures again. They weren't allowed.
Yeah.
Now we have more reaction figures. Now this is the Ultimates here. They're finally doing a standard Baroness in the Ultimate lines, which is prototype, which is rough paint. Which they're doing straight up real American hero designs. They're very simplified.
Yeah.
And very flat, no detail in the paints. Of course, these are just painted prototypes, but they're not really. Here's a finished product though. Still flat colors. I just don't dig those.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Super 7.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they're cool looking figures. I like that old school, straight out of the cartoon look for them. I think NECA is overpriced, or NECA. I think Super 7 is overpriced for what it is. I don't see enough value there to be spending $55 a figure.
NECA and Super 7, in my mind, are similar sized companies, and NECA makes a far better, superior product.
They make a far better product for less money. Their average price is $20 less a figure.
They make really nice packaging for you to leave your stuff on the packaging.
Yeah,
and part of their cost is the packaging. This right here.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing super expensive packaging just so you don't have to take it out of the box, and that's the best way to have their figures. Leave them in the box.
I will say this about Super 7. Aside from the G.I. Joe and other stuff, they're going after license that nobody else is right now, like Silverhawks, Thundercats.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. But again, like you said, price, man, $59, $55, whatever it is, that's a little much. But where are you going to get them? Nobody else is going to touch that license.
Mentioned earlier, like TFCon's on October 20th to the 22nd. It's going to be in Orlando. Mm-hmm. They have this con 3 times a year now. Back to pre-COVID days. They have 2 in the U.S., 1 in Canada. Yeah, which I think they usually try to do like a East Coast, West Coast type thing for the ones in the U.S. And the one in Canada is always the same location. Near Toronto. Which brings me to where we got. They make toys exclusive for TFCon. We're going to Slipswarm, which is I would assume their version of Slipstream, since it's a third-party product. They can't call it Slipstream. It's a female seeker. It'll be available at the TF Force booth for $150. Chosen Prime also has one. It's going to be based on the European exclusive figure from G1, made by Fans Hobbies. This looks really good. And I brought this up, like showing the price on. It's like if you're a Transformers collector, like dropping $200 for Giant Man, that's nothing.
And that Rhinox is smaller than Giant Man.
Yeah,
by a lot. Yeah.
But I mean, look what you're getting though. I mean, he comes with a spark. He comes with the episode specific items from like that wrist thing, and then the little whatever little other gadget he came with from that episode. Very episode specific stuff, which is awesome. And that I'm pointing at the screen again. That clear piece of plastic you see there allows Optimus Primal to actually mount and ride on Rhinox's back.
And the other thing is, even though he doesn't have the size of a Giant Man, he's got there. I mean, there's a lot of engineering that goes into that. So it may not be plastic, but it's in the engineering into that.
And
thing.
it looks just like the damn CGI cartoon, you know?
Yeah. And Rhinox was one of my favorite characters. It's like,
Same here.
Oh, so you must have loved it when he became a bad guy.
Beast Machines is not canon to me because the dude, the producer and writer in charge of Beast Machines, actively hated the fans. So he did.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not even canon within the universe. It's an alternate timeline where everything got screwed up. So it's not even canon in.
It made no sense. Like somehow Waspinator could fly from Earth to Cybertron without a ship.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not even in. It's just some weird little. Was that one or two? I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 seasons, but it was.
I think it's 2 seasons. It was terrible.
I will admit I liked some of the Maximals designs in it. I thought they looked cool.
They didn't even transform. They morphed.
Yeah,
I was like, I am transformed. Like it's like hippie type.
Yeah, and then the sound was gone. All that, I'm like,
Yeah, they changed the personality of the characters. Like Rat Trap betrayed the Autobots to get guns.
Mm-hmm.
And that dude that did that show, he does the same type of character archetypes too for their shows. He's got to have somebody in a wheelchair, which they did at the Rat Trap. Got rid of his legs. He had wheels in robot mode. It's weird. But we got Bombas B, some of the stuff they got shown. Let's see, we hit refresh, make sure they got something new. Great place to buy import figures. What is this?
Looks like a cross between Aliens and Mass Effect. What is that?
I was going to say, that almost looks like Jason Momoa. Oh, it's the Martian.
Oh! It's Matt Damon!
they're actually making a figure on that. How many years ago was that movie?
Hey. I still really love that movie.
The movie's good.
It's a Hot Toy
How many
scale.
years late are they for the figure? I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't care at all about figures.
Like
from that
coming out
movie.
with a figure right now. I was like, when's the last movie was out?
These look cool, but they're super expensive for what you're getting.
I really like the Joy Toy stuff that they do with Warhammer is awesome. But yeah, they are insanely expensive for 3 3/4 inch figures. Like they are crazy expensive. They're like 50. They're anywhere from like $45 to $65 a figure.
Yep.
I can't justify that for 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to jump off, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
And I will see you guys next week.
Later, brother.
Thank you
Later,
for
guys.
hanging out with us tonight. We're about to wrap up too. So. And we got this is a TFCon Toronto exclusive Make Toys G2 Ramjet, which I like the G2 colors. We looked at these last week. I don't know what those are, but this is up for pre-order too on Hasbro Pulse. That 3-pack. Those are really nice. It's a nice workaround they got with the Soundwave. This is this was exclusive to Walmart for the Netflix series. I could find out like when Walmart commissions an exclusive, they're not allowed to use that mold for so X amount of time until the contract runs out with Walmart. So this is the cassette. He transforms to the cassette tape deck. Because now anytime they do any kind of mass retail release of a US version of Soundwave, it's got to be the spaceship or alternate art form. Because Walmart, this mold is tied to Walmart, but where this has been released to Takara, Takara can do it, but Hasbro can't. Which is not a bad price set. It is on Pulse for, come on, $110 for a 3-pack. You get the throne, premium paint jobs on all 3 of those.
That's a good price for that, man.
This Soundwave, the Netflix one's been selling for probably about $200. And now you can get it. You get a premium paint job on Megatron, Shockwave, or in Japan you call it Laser Wave. You get Laserbeak, the Throne, and Soundwave. That is a damn good set for $110. So I have all 3 of these. It's like I wish I kind of wish I sold this. I could have sold that beforehand and
bought 2 of those. You could have sold that and bought 2 of those sets.
Yeah. Too late now. That's how with Marvel Legends, like I learned my lesson when the stuff like goes like really premium, like when Puck was selling for like $200 or $150. I sold mine for $150 and got rid of it.
Yeah.
Then they did the 5-pack.
Well,
and I got my Puck back.
Well, and that's kind of the opposite of what we're going to see happen with, to go back to Giant Man for a minute, that's kind of the opposite of what we're going to see happen. Because now that this HasLab is going to fail, I mean, unless a miracle happens, this HasLab is going to fail. What's going to happen is now everybody's got a taste. Everybody wants a Giant Man in their collection, which means people are going to be looking for the older version, the Build-A-Figure version, which means the prices on the one that are out now are going to go above the price of the one you could have had from HasLab because they're already at $200. The Build-A-Figure version is already selling for $200 right now on eBay. And once it starts, because it's already becoming more popular, people are like, oh, I want a Giant Man, and now I can't get this HasLab one. The prices on those other ones are going to go up because that's what the market's going to do. It's going to be the exact opposite of that.
No. Biker Nice went up. Mice went up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Mm-hmm. Well, this is cool. They went back in for pre-order. The figures were sold out earlier. They're back, which is not a bad price on these for 7-inch scale articulated figures. Mm-hmm. $35.99, and the bikes are not too bad. $46.99. And anything else? That's why we would about wrap it up. Oh, this is the thing. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive of a repaint of Monster Hyde.
Yep.
Got gray hair, black suit. Which looks good if you missed out on Monster Hyde. This is a cool piece. It's a good figure. Plus he comes with these glow in dark weird demon babies.
Cool.
I don't
Goblin
know.
Babies. I don't know what those are.
I don't know why you'd want them, but it does. Oh, it comes with
it's going to come with heads. Oh.
The first one came with 2 different heads. It's going to come with 3 heads. A gray-haired version and a brown-haired version. Well, that's cool. How much is he on Big Bad Toy Store? There he is. Same price as the standard version. $105.
Why would you get the regular version?
Yeah. Comes with more accessories. These Demon Baby things were exclusive to the first. So many ones bought through the Kickstarter, which I didn't. I came in later, which I didn't care because I don't want the naked Demon Babies with the little penises. Anatomically correct little Demon Babies. Yeah. But Yeah,
they're called the Unborn. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
The Unborn figures. All right.
Old man hide head, regular hairy head, and regular bald head. So you get more accessories.
Same price. Yeah.
Same price.
And yeah, you get more accessories. You're also getting, because you didn't get the ripped up shirt on the first one, right?
I did.
You did get the okay.
The only thing I didn't get was the demon babies and the
extra head.
So okay. I got the bald head and the long hair head.
Okay.
But that's all for the night. And just in time to
just in time. Yeah.
Get caught up on the chat right quick and let's see. Where were we? Stop at?
I don't remember. Oh, Will Chamberlain was Conan. I know we saw that one. Yes.
Alpha Proto. Yes. Hit that like button.
Hit the likes. Here's the thing. Well, and I always tell everybody this. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Because here's a dirty little secret YouTube won't tell you. It doesn't matter.
As long as you're getting interaction, that's all that matters.
It's just interaction. That's all they care about. You could give it 1,000,000 thumbs downs, and that's just as good as 1,000,000 thumbs up. They don't care.
It's ridiculous that they bent the knee to these corporations and took doesn't show you the thumbs down on videos anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting interaction. It don't matter.
It still counts. I mean, it's still.
Well, us as the uploaders, we can see the ups and downs.
Yeah,
because it's not public. I feel I wish I wasn't poor.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much cool stuff.
I just spent almost $1,000 on saving a puppy's life, so yeah, I'm kind of not buying anything for a little while.
Yeah. The cheer against the wall. Yep, there we go. Will Trimlin. Millennial Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
What skill is that? The 3 3/4 inches, the Cobra mothership.
Yep.
Yeah, the reaction figures are way expensive compared to what they should be.
They're like $20 for a 3 3/4 inch 5 POA figure.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Super 7 is for inbox collectors like Miles Morales. But anyway, that's our show for tonight, I believe. And thank you, Geek Fusion, for coming out, hanging out with me tonight and talk about toys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we got the toys tonight. We got geek stuff tomorrow on the chat. We're going to talk about movies and TV shows and all kinds of other fun stuff. So we'll do that tomorrow night.
You got your Loki.
Yep. I watched that. What else did I watch this week? I don't remember. What else came out this week? I don't remember. Well, I don't know. Whatever we end up talking about tomorrow is what I watched this week. But
I watched the original Dirk Gently series from UK.
Oh, the UK one? Yeah.
Yep.
Have you ever seen
4 episodes?
Have you ever seen the redo? The 2 seasons?
No, I haven't seen that one. I want to watch the original one, then I'll start watching the new one.
Yeah. It's one of those rare occasions where I think the American version, which is actually Canadian, is actually better. I actually like it better.
I wanted to watch the entire first season. I don't know, the only season of the UK one. I wasn't real crazy about it. It's the characters.
It's not bad. It was good enough to get me to want to watch the American version.
Yeah,
but the American version is way better, and that doesn't happen often. It's happened with a few shows here and there. The other one it happened with was Being Human. There's the UK version, which was good. American version was way better. But that Dirk Gently, and I think a lot of it has to do with the actors too, like you know, with Elijah Wood and stuff like that being in Dirk Gently season 2. Like it had kind of maybe better actors in it and stuff, but it's better. I think starting with the UK one and then going to the other one is the way to go, because then you'll save the best for last.
I better let it wrap up. You got your other show coming.
Oh yeah, I do. In like 1 minute.
If we keep talking about the stuff, it's gonna be
2 hours later.
Yes, it will.
And we'll catch y'all tomorrow night.
Later, dudes.
Later.